Hello and welcome to Technology Simplicity YouTube channel. My name is Chong. Welcome for joining me today on this Go Digital Live series of episode 46, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's been 46 weeks actually plus because there are some weeks I had kind of like skip a few times already due to personal issues last time. But yes, tonight in this episode 46, we will talk about the very famous and popular softwares between two. Okay, by the way, Canva and Adobe out there, if you are the representative or even if you are the owner of the software, please don't blame me if I'm actually mentioning certain facts that might sound ugly to your sites. But yeah, I'm just speaking the truth, right? Okay, today's is about which one is better. Actually, this is a very good topic proposed by one of you guys, and then most of you actually watched for it. Yeah, I'm very surprised that this topic became such a huge words there. Yeah, if you look at my website, there's quite a numbers of words there. Yeah, so let's go today. Well, when we talk about which is better, and the reason actually I put these three icons here because these three is most related or somehow most similar to Canva. Okay, so that they actually can compare to each other, right? Okay, on today's topic, and to be fair, okay, allow me to share that when it comes to editing software, we all talk about what content is king, right? Social media and stuff. So thanks to my WinNet, okay, 10 times of commercial posting will be given away during this week. And okay, what is my WinNet? Is basically is a news media that actually came from Malaysia. And every quarter they have about 3 million impression on the internet in terms of Google search. Okay, so it's such a big deal there. And if you can publish your articles, say your product, your company, or even yourself, or any events or anything, publish in a news article, definitely will help your product, brands, and so on. Okay, somehow, right? Okay, the only thing is you need to be a good copywriter and write something that rather than just good for SEO, but also attractive to the audience. So it's really up to you, but the most important thing is each posting for commercial purpose is actually the minimum fees will charge at USD $10. Okay, so 10 times the commercial posting is 100 USD dollars, guys. 100. So get the chance after these sessions. Okay, let's carry on today's. And if you see this poster have been adjusted a little bit. Remember just now I mentioned that okay is we need to be fair, and then we need to compare the software that very similar to each other, correct? So when I re-evaluate the tools that I actually pick, Photoshop and Illustrator, to be honest, both of them are not so similar to Canva. In fact, from the Adobe family, one of the great tools that I produced last year, which is just released 2021, is called Adobe Express. That is really similar to what Canva did. So what does this tool do, and then which one is better, and so on? So let's go. And before I started, disclaimer: these presentations are intended for educational purpose only and do not replace independent professional judgment. So yeah, the rest up to you guys. So let's go. Okay, each of the Go Digital Live series, I will share out the slides that I compile and with all the informations I gather around. And to actually share more and further reference for you guys, please click on the video description to find out this slide. Then when it comes to this slide, whenever you see these clickable legends like this animated arrow or perhaps a hand's finger like that, click on it, then you get a further reference. So this is actually how you can perhaps learn more or figure out more that at least that's something I can do, right? Okay, so look for the legends, look for the clicks. So at first, what is Canva? Okay, put it this way, it's a graphic design platform. Yes, graphic design platform. Okay, and you can create a lot of stuff. Okay, The best thing is, yeah, when you see this highlighted here is includes templates. So what's very different with the traditional graphic design platform that we know, including Paint, yeah, Adobe Photoshop and so on, right? Is you start with a blank paper, right? But Canva did it different. They did it in terms of you start with the templates, then you just modify the words, or perhaps just replace the image, but the layout is already there, or perhaps the font have been chosen in such a great way. So you just play around a little bit. So it saves time, and it's also very good for amateur designer. For example, like myself, actually I use Canva a lot because yeah, I'm not a very good art science person, so I need help. Okay, so the template is really give me a very good start. Okay, so this is Canva. Okay, what about the other hand, right? Okay, let's go. What about Adobe Express? Okay, Adobe Express, the formal definition that actually came out is a unified task-based web and mobile app developed by Adobe. So you are like, okay, unified task what? Okay, if you look at the web page I capture here, it's actually a thousand of unique templates, design assets, and Adobe stock loyalty free photos and more. And it's available on web and mobile. Okay, for your information, both Canva and Adobe Express have the same support in terms of devices when it comes to web and mobile. Okay, so yeah, so like these two, what are the difference, right? Okay, let's carry on. Okay, before that, let me give you one. Actually, this is not really just for love for me. This is very important because nowadays, because there are many giant company offering you free stuff, right? Like Gmail, Google Search, or even yeah, YouTube is not, unless you're not aware that the advertisement actually is paying for for you to use the YouTube, right? And there are many free stuff over the internet, correct? Okay, please don't forget when you're using most of the free stuff there, you are paying indirectly in other forms, not in the cash form, not in the uh, monetary forms. Okay, so what I want to point out here is if you want something good, okay, if you want something cheap, if you want something fast, some more, there's no such thing in this world. Okay, think it carefully. Put it this way, let's say you want a fast car. Okay, let's take Ferrari as one of the example as a good luxury sports car. Okay, I consider Ferrari is a very good and fast car. I know, okay, cars lovers out there, you guys know there are a lot more brands that better than Ferrari, but okay, just take it as an example. It's fast, it's good, but it's not cheap. Correct? Make sense? Now you make sense? Okay, now you get it. So same thing applies to this both software, Canva and Adobe Express. Okay, don't expect something so good, so fast, yet it's so cheap. This is common sense, okay? But at the same time, just for love, huh? Okay, let's carry on. Okay, what you can do with Canva, this is actually a copy from their official websites. Yeah, it's quite a bunch of things. So if you can see, how did Canva really design the software is they come from use case. This is why they put it, in terms of features. They put it and telling you what kind of use case you can do. For example, you can design newsletter, website, infographic, wallpapers, logo, poster, stuff like that. They're not telling you what are the features is inside Canva, right? This is something different between the Canva and the traditional one that we know. So let's carry on. Okay, so this is Canva. What about Adobe Express? Okay, let's take a quick look. But before that, most of my friends, when they actually told me they have a Canva membership, or perhaps someone just share with them because there are some free sittings, or someone just give them, or education wise, they give you the free membership and so on. Okay, I'm not really free. It's a compliment membership like that. They're actually so happy. You know why? Okay, later we will go through a little bit in terms of the limitation and the features of the Canva. Then you can actually imagine how happy you are when you have the membership. Actually, this is the same thing applies to most of you. When you need something and it comes with the membership, Yeah, you're so happy. So let's carry on. What you can do with Adobe Express, when I try to search around from their official website, I realized this is what they listed. So Canva just now listed in terms of use case, like what you can produce. But Adobe Express do it in the other way, whereby they show you in terms of the features, the very technical perspective, like resize the images, converting between the files format, stuff like that. So okay, now you might wondering, okay, are these two really the same or different? Okay, let's carry on. A quick comparison that I can find out from the web. Okay, this is not produced for me, by the way. I forgot which one I did. I'm sorry that I didn't put you in credit. If you are the owner of this image and you figured out it is yours, okay, please let me know. Putting it in the comment that I will edit this slide. Okay, but I love this slide because it gives me a quick overview whereby what is Canva and Adobe CC Express. So in terms of this, okay, for beginners, I was talk about learning curve. So Canva is 100% here. Then templates, integration, support formats, functionality, video animations, graphic design tools, price, and last but not least, mobile options. Okay, I know this is a very quick one, and you might feel like, okay, I still don't get it, right? Okay, unless you're using the software by yourself, else you really no idea, correct? Okay, so let's go. Let me go through with you. Okay, the common solutions that brought by these both software, okay, from what I observed plus what I experienced as well. Number one, both of them have templates and assets at the same time. When we talk about assets, it's something like stock photos, stock videos, stock elements, or perhaps even stock fonts. For those who wondering, not wondering, for those who do know, okay, most of the time when you use the software, the fonts actually doesn't come with free. Most of them have to pay with the loyalty fees or copyright fees, something like that. So template plus access with editing on the go convenience. So which means these both software trying to solve two things here. Number one, they give you a lot of access so that you can easily start your design work. That's number one. And number two, you can have a very great editing smooth experience plus on the go. When we say on the go, which means imagine you're editing halfway in your laptop and then suddenly you need to go to the market to grab some things for your mom, let's say, and then you have to go with just your phone, but your design is like 99% completed. Okay, so while you're actually on the way to the market, perhaps you're sitting on a car, okay, you're not driving, okay, you're just a passenger, for example, and you can edit the very last part using your phone. So that kind of convenience is something that for me is amazing. Okay, those who live, yeah, maybe up to my age or perhaps elder than me, you know that 20 years back, without a cloud, without this kind of smartphones, editing on the go is a dream. Okay, now it's there. Okay, and my point here is both Adobe Express and Canva trying to solve this common and providing this common solution at the same time. Okay, it's just how great they are. Let's look at it. Okay, I'm going to put in a few comparison. Number one, it's just a template, okay, because this is most crucial stuff for me in terms of easy editing software. Okay, Canva promise 610 plus premium and free templates and new designs daily. So every day they will include one more and one more design just like that. And however, Adobe Express listed, okay, by the way, this is a screenshot from the website. Adobe say I have hundreds of curated templates. I think from the numbers you're like, okay, you know who is the winner, right? But before you feel like, okay, why Adobe such a huge company have only hundreds of curated templates, but Canva, the so-called startups, yeah, not even 10 years, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, Canva not even 10 years. Adobe, I think 30 years. I'm not sure. Okay, but I know Adobe been very long time. So what I mean is Why such a young company can compile such a huge templates library compared to a very established and long established company like Adobe. Now let me share with you this the brilliant side of Canva. Yeah, allowed me to give compliment to Canva. I think they deserve a very great compliment because they have this Canva Creators program. Put it this way, you you have the access to Canva, and let's say you are a designer or you are some like creators, so you can create this kind of very cool PowerPoint presentation deck or perhaps some poster. You can set it as a template, then you can sell it in Canva. Okay, when you say sell, it's not selling individually. Canva is not a marketplace in that way because they try to combine memberships, subscriptions with the creators program, and they become the platforms and build up this ecosystem. I think this is brilliant. Okay, so put it this way, if you have time, if you have the creativity, if you really can produce a lot of templates, please submit to Canva Creators program, and then you can earn a lot of passive income. Yeah, I'm too late to know about this, but thanks to those who suggested the topic, now I know, and there's bad news here. Okay, because it's overwhelming. So if you want to apply, you only can leave your email address in the waiting list. You can't apply right away now. So good job for those who apply before, and yeah, and of course at the same time, thanks to them, we have such a huge library to use. So brilliant to Canva. Okay, so next one. By the way, just for laugh, um, this picture actually have a hidden message as well. So it's like, you ask people to design a template, people are like, okay, do I really need to design with you? Okay lor. But if you tell them your design will potentially earn a lot of money, that's that one, right? So I think Canva Creators Program really implying this human nature of, rewardings. Okay, just for laugh, but at the same time, hidden message. Oh, let's go. Number two, in terms of assets, remember just now I mentioned assets is including the stock videos, photos, fonts, and so on. So for Canva, they have 100 million premium stock photos, videos, audio, and graphics. When we say graphic, it's something like elements, animated stuff, and so on. Okay, so 100 million stuff. Okay, on the other hand, Adobe Express have 20,000 plus licenses. Okay, license Adobe fonts with curve time grids and font pairs. Okay, this is something that I think Canva are not really up to it yet. Okay, then at the same time, Adobe have a collection of more than 160 million in terms of Adobe stock collections. However, okay, from the numbers we know already Adobe Express is the winner here, right? Okay, but here's the catch. For Adobe Express, you need a membership, okay, as well as the stock photo collection does not include premium or editorial content. So which means you actually need to sign up for Adobe Express. Then you might need to sign up certain thing else. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Adobe Cloud Services or something. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong because I didn't sign up on that, so I'm not sure about it. But what I understand is the pricing it should be more than just signing up Adobe Express. Okay, so assets wise, okay, let's say budget is not an issue. You got your winner here. Okay, let's go. Just laugh one more time. This one really relate for me. Doctor will sleep well, lawyer will sleep well, engineer sleep well, but designer or developer won't sleeping. Why? Because they're always running midnight oils and just catch up with the works. By the way, I'm not saying that doctor is not doing a lot of work. I'm not saying that lawyer no need to do a lot of work. I'm not saying engineer work. This is just for laugh, okay, guys? But this one also telling you it's true that designer and developer lives is not that simple. They need to catch up with a very fast-paced development. So tending to sacrifice a lot of their sleeping time. So salute for all the designer and developers. Okay, so continue here is number 3 in terms of file formats. Okay, so if you can see, Canva can be download. Okay, when we say download and file formats, which means you can design anything on both platforms. Okay, Canva and Adobe. But when you want to export it out, let's say you want to print it out, where let's say you want to be a animated video and so on. Okay, look at Canva here. They will support JPEG, they will support PNG, they will support SVG. Okay, this is great for web graphics. And that comes with quality, scale, and compression options, which is very good. And you can actually do a transparent PNG SVG, which is really good. Okay, and for the document wise, you can do PDF, you can do PPTX to download it. Okay, for video you can do GIF and MP4. So it's really cool. It's like basically it's almost everything. This part actually missing a few more elements, which I know. Okay, it could be more. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong also in the comment box. Canva also did, let's say you do a few presentation slides and you can convert it into a so-called website. It's like a fast, easy access kind of web pages. You can try it out yourself. Okay, I personally I tried it before and I found it okay, it's interesting, but there's limitations there because yeah, I'm a half programmer, right? So when it comes to limitation like this stuff, I will like okay, forget about it. So that's the file format. On the other hand, for Adobe Express, it can export almost the same. Okay, the only reason is have less explanation because Adobe is simply not explaining much in terms of Adobe Express. Okay, I'm going to tell you why later. Okay, by the way, just for love again, you know nowadays Canva has been so powerful that most of the designer also try to have a shortcut by using Canva. So this is what happened. You know, when you say I'm a graphic designer, people ask you which software you use. When you answer Canva, like everyone will just beat you because those who really using Photoshop and Illustrator to craft the design out, they put so much effort and time. Comparing Canva is like 10 minutes versus 10 hours. Okay, I'm not saying that using Photoshop and Illustrator have less productions result and quality. Okay, I'm just saying that it could be save a lot of time if you are using Canva, if you know what I'm talking about. There are certain features Canva really make it easier. Okay, and there are certain parts of course Photoshop and Illustrator have their very professional features that Canva can't beat at all because they don't have. Okay, it's actually different. Okay, by the way, this is just for laugh. Okay, those who watch Avengers or something. Okay, so number 4 in terms of integrations, if you look at the Canva here, this screenshot is captured live from the Canva, where you can observe the left sidebar. There are quite a numbers, to be honest. You can integrate like yeah, basically there's quite a lot. If you look at the marketplace or the core apps directory of Canva, there are much more. Okay, I don't have the real numbers. If you know the numbers, please do me a favor, put in the comment box, then teach me as well. Let me know. I'm really hunger for this number, but I can't find a solid numbers from an official website. There are certain numbers running around at other website, but I don't have time to really verify the source whether it's correct or not. So I'm not putting up here. Okay, but this one definitely correct because I've been using Canva and I know they are integrated. So it's quite a numbers. However, on the other hand, Adobe Express, if you look at it, this is their integrations. If you look at it carefully, you're like, okay, it seems like they are integrated within Adobe family, correct? Yes, you are right. This is the good thing and also the bad thing about Adobe Express, to be honest. Okay, straightforward from Chong's personal opinion. Okay, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing for everyone out there, but just for myself, if I'm not really using other Adobe software, for example, Acrobat Sign, Portfolio, Fonts, Lightroom, or other stuff, I feel that this integration is a bit not really my kind. Okay, just to share with you, that's how I feel. Okay, however, for Canva, if you look at it one more time, Facebook, Dropbox, Google Drive, Google Photo, what else? Oh, sorry about this repeat. Okay, that Instagram, all this is so related to me, right? Because I've been using it in my daily life. So if I can integrate it, it can import medias just like that. For me, it's a great time saver. Okay, thanks to Canva, you did a good job in this. And Adobe Express, you may need to think about whether you want to do it just like Canva. Okay, so integration side, you guys have your own answer. I wouldn't say there's a winner here because both have pros and cons, like I mentioned. If you are very Adobe family software kind, like you are a great designer and you're always using a Photoshop, Illustrator and stuff, definitely you will love these integrations because you can create things easily. You start with templates, then perhaps you want to polish something so that you make it so unique. And you want to do it in a commercial way, you want to publish it out for the enterprise level, then I think it makes so much sense here. Okay, but if you are people like me who are just trying to design a simple stuff and then I just post to social media of my very own account for my own personal use, not even a business or brand or a company, then Canva make more sense for me. Okay, right? So you can see clearly this integration have their own reason and direction. One is more for enterprise, one for more so personal and small and medium company. So let's go. Okay, before that, when teacher asks you what's so funny, I'm saying nothing, but my brand is Adobe One. Adobe. If you get a joke, you will laugh. Okay, if you didn't get a joke, never mind. Let's move forward. Okay, let's carry on. Next one, in terms of user experience, when it comes to this comparison, I try many ways to try to present it to you guys to kind of like convince you which one is better. But I realized one thing: each of us have different expectations, and the way we use the software is so much different. So it's really unfair for me to justify that one software is better than the other. Okay, definitely they have their own reason and come out of the design. To really neutral and to be fair to both of them, I put it this way. I'm not sure you realize I'm putting up their initial release year. Okay, Canva is 9 years ago and Adobe Express just 1 year ago. Actually less than 1 year. Just less than a year. So put it this way. User experience is improving from time to time, and the product manager will surely know that. Okay, you need to learn from the user first, how they're actually using the software, then you find the shortest path. Remember last week I talked about user journey mapping. It's actually implied in user experience as well. So put it this way, in short, 9 years of improvement definitely have more advantage compared to less than a year. Agree with me or not? Agree, right? But at the same time, don't forget Adobe is a very established and very long time set up company. I think 20 or 30 years back. Okay, I really can't remember. Okay, so they have a very strong team behind to actually give them the direction when it comes to professional software editing software. So this is the part that actually they also struggle. Adobe Express trying to be a layman editing software while they are a professional editing software provider. So I think they're still finding the balancing between these two, and they're still new. So for me, it's too early to judge them whether which one is better, because if you're someone really using Adobe family suites, you are so familiar with Adobe Express. Okay, definitely all the buttons, the way they put the layouts is familiar to you. Okay, compared to Canva. So, I'm not going to say who is the winner here, but the way I put the years, I think it will tell you a little bit which one have more advantage. Okay, so let's move forward. And before that, just for love, for those who can't remember or don't know, the young one out there, I'm not sure you guys know that we have a Flash last time. And I really want to tell you, last time we don't have a very great website. And thanks to Flash, we have great website last time. But at the same time, they explore a lot of security and maintenance issues. So eventually, Adobe let go. So yeah. Okay. Oh, by the way, do you get a joke or not? It's asking was that a good software, and the diva say no because Flash was the best last time. Okay, if you get a joke, okay, let's go. The very important comparison for most of us, okay, is pricing. So let's use SGD, which is much more closer and the strongest currency in Southeast Asia here, comparing to USD, even though I've come from Malaysia. So look at this pricing, you will realize Canva have this 164 per person for Pro, okay, and you have a team which is 200 plus, which is up to 5 persons. Actually, this first 5 person, which is for 2. Then for Adobe Express, you have a premium here. If you subscribe for annual, you get 131. So from the numbers itself, I'm sure you're like, okay, so Adobe Express is cheaper. Okay, it makes sense. Remember the previous comparison I told you guys, Canva been around the industry for 9 years. Adobe Express just like, not even a year, right? So definitely they will actually throw a little bit of pricing, but there's a catch there. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Adobe Express, you will require certain other memberships to access to their so-called huge stock photo collection and so on. So yeah, go and figure it out. Okay, but for me, this pricing is fair now because without these two, if you ask me to design certain things for social media and stuff, unless you are designing one poster for a year one time, then okay, yeah, up to you to use any software that you like. Okay, for me, I produce like average every day. I need to produce 2. Yeah, because I have a bunch of brands to take care. I've got quite a numbers of social media accounts to take care as well. So I need a fast, quick, easy to use software. So this tool is my lifesaver actually. Okay. Before that is Canva, and before that, I using Microsoft PowerPoint. Yeah, it's also a lifesaver picture editing software. Yeah, for those who don't know, okay, maybe I should come out a tutorial about that. Okay, so the pricing you can get it. So, this is what happened when it comes to Adobe Creative Cloud, right? It's actually very costly per year, but Adobe Creative Cloud give you the access to, if I'm not mistaken, almost all, including Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, and so on. So if you really use it for productions, for commercial purpose, then yes, it's fair. I think it's fair enough. Yeah, but it's just funny, right? The payment method, if you look at it, it's lungs, right? Sells your, oh no, kidney. Yeah, so you sell your kidney as a payment method to actually get Adobe Creative Cloud. This is just for love. Okay, by the way, so let's carry on. Let me wrap up. But before that, I think most of you will be asking me the same question, right? Is Canva simply better than Adobe Express? I say this is great, excellent question. Okay. Uh, I think you guys might want to punch me because from the beginning until now, I haven't really answered you guys, right? Even though the title also like which one is better? For me, there's no such thing that you gotta compare both of them. Yeah, look at this dog. Okay, when someone asks me to compare two very different things, okay, I understand that most of you like, okay, I thought Adobe Express and Canva trying to do the same thing in terms of come out with a very easy to use editing software. Yes, it is, but their ultimate goal is different. Adobe is just trying to help their existing customers who are already using their Adobe family suites to have a much more easier start. Something like that. So I think it's very different. So I think it's really unfair so to say which one is better. Okay, but if you really force me to answer today, okay, I'm going to give you the answer short while. But before that, allow me to say this. If you want to learn more how to use Canva, okay, for your software, for your stuff, please click either this video, or you can actually go to my playlist and look for, you just type Canva, or yeah, not everything is with Canva. Yeah, just try to look this slide and then try to click these four guys here. Okay, I did share like how I actually create my own thumbnails using Canva. I did share like how to resize a video using Canva. I also share like how you create a transparent logo and resize the width and height for logo. And lastly, I also share like how to create your own Zoom virtual background in animated some more using Canva. So yeah, pretty much. Okay, please refer to it. And yes, I promise I'm going to answer today's questions, right, which is better. Okay, allow me to put it this way. Okay, I'm sorry to Adobe fans. I've been using Canva for quite some time, and I'm very satisfied with the user experience and the overall experience. The templates given, the pricing setup, the supports we have, and they're always adding new stuff like from time to time, and it's really smooth. Okay, allow me to say this. It's my very own experience. When I try to access Canva, it's very smooth in the web base. When I try to access Adobe Express, I observe there's a slight delay when I try to move around the design and stuff. So yeah, that is something I think Adobe Express might need to improve in their web base. Okay, in the mobile side, I think both are almost the same. I use both of them. Uh, but it's true that it's a bit weird. That yeah, it's hard to compare these two guys actually. But I personally use Canva more. That's why if you observe my whole YouTube channel, all the slides I built up, and all the poster I created for my own YouTube videos thumbnails are all came from Canva. Yeah, including this slide, guys. Okay, so let's carry on. Okay, remember that today's a giveaway. I'm sorry that I presented the wrong slide. It should be my winner social commercial posting, right? The time 10s, which is worth 100 USD. So allow me to share the upcoming one that I have in terms of the calendar stuff. Ooh, by the way, what happened? It's not moving. Yeah, it's supposed to be a very fancy video. Yeah, recently I just tried to update my slide to be a much more animated kind. Yeah, thanks to Canva also, but you observe a little bit glitch there. Okay, for the upcoming calendar, allow me to share with you. You are the one that decide next topic. Okay, you either can go there and propose a new topic, or you can always go and check it out. What are the topics that the community propose, and you can always vote for the one that you found most interesting. So go to that link, okay, or go refer to the video description for the next topic you decide. Okay, and based on the results that I observed so far, yeah, we have a winner. Okay, very close to last week, which is WordPress for Enterprise. How? Okay, this is very interesting topic, and I'm very fortunate and honored to be invited to join the other talk show. It's called Tech Direct Talk. Okay, it's organized by Malaysia on the organizations. They also have a very similar topics, and I found it I think it's very interesting to share. So yeah, thanks to the host who actually proposed this. So I'm going to do this next. Okay, no next week. So allow me to put a short announcement that next week will be my birthday. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is I'm going to postpone the next week's Go Digital Live series, because it's exactly that day will be my birthday. So yeah, let's push to 1 week later. It's 28th of September, WordPress for enterprise. Okay, for those who are using WordPress, now you'll be wondering, how does a huge corporate, the MNC or a listed company, leverage on WordPress, and even government? Okay, so let's talk about it on 28th of September. Okay, on episode 47. So okay, the real giveaway. Remember the 10 commercial posting on MyWinNet sponsored by MyWinNet, right? Okay, so here's the questions. Is Canva is better than Adobe Express? The answer is yes, no. Remember, I answer with my personal opinion just now. So the first one to answer will win away the MyWinNet social commercial posting, and you'll be contacted through the social media channels. Okay, so I think that's all for today. Please join me again next Wednesday at 15 p.m. and please share the same link to your friends. Okay, if you are not able to watch it, you can always go for the replay there at the same time. Share with more friends so that we can all learn together, especially if you found certain things that I miss out, or you feel like you just want to share with me, something else or anything. Put in the comment box. We can always share, right? Okay, so let's come back here. Oops. Now, thank you so much, guys, and I hope my insights and my simple experience sharing regarding Canva and Adobe Express can give you more idea which one to choose, right? For the simple editing software that you can go for, your daily social media editing or anything, poster, card, name card, anything at all, okay? But pick the right one. Okay, both of them also offer the free versions at first place. You can go in, register for free and check it out and play for yourself. When I say play, you just try it out for at least 1 week. Try to create different design same design at both software. Then you will realize which one you prefer. Okay, so I think that's all for today. Thank you so much, guys. And before I left, please do me one big favor. Like this video, click subscribe to my channel, as well as put a ring so that you get notified next time I go live, which is on every Wednesday at 15 p.m. as well as every Sunday at 15 p.m. I will upload a new tutorial video that you can find in my YouTube channel as well. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Chong signing off. Thank you for watching Technology Simplicity YouTube channel. Goodbye and see you again next week. Bye bye.